Welcome back, educators. Welcome to day 3, session 2 of your training program. So, yes, before going on a break, we have seen the two segments of Junior Demo PPT. The first was the context setting part, which is basically the ice breaking part. The second is introduction to PS skills. With the help of two different games, two skills were introduced. Game 1, body language. Game 2, voice modulation. Now we are going to see the third segment, which is the story time. Here also you'll notice, teachers, please write it down that the first half of the story, the teacher would be concentrating only on body language. She will not talk about voice modulation. And in the second half of the story, she would be teaching the learner voice modulation. The same story would continue, but this time, instead of focusing on body language, she would be focusing on voice modulation. Again, why? We know the reason. The learners are too young. Introducing too many skills at a time would confuse them. So, first half body language, second half voice modulation. Now, another thing that you all have to listen very, very carefully is that I'll be playing the video, first half of the story. There would be certain animations on the screen. There is a character who's doing the hand gestures. You have to make sure that when you are doing the hand gestures, they are same as that the character is doing in the picture. Because imagine if the character is showing there was a rabbit, and if you do some other action, there was a rabbit, the child would be confused whether to follow the instructions on the screen or to whether to follow my teacher. So make sure you follow the same instructions. Second thing, I can pause at any particular slide, and I will not ask you to raise your hands this time. I will pick up the teachers on random basis and I'll ask you to enact that particular part of the story using the hand gestures. So everybody pay attention. If you want, when the slide is going on, practice the hand gestures. Don't be like, what would others think of me? If you have this, even I'll be doing the hand gestures for all of you. You know, the body language, the hand gestures, the facial expressions, we all would be working on it together. It's your time to make the most of this opportunity. Take it as a learning phase. We are not here to judge each other. Nobody is going to judge anyone here. We all are in the learning phase. So here I go playing the video. Allow me a minute. Oh, so sorry. Do I forget to share the sound? I need the audio also. 1 second, teachers. Story time. I'll be needing a thumbs up if it is audible. So Vedant, I don't think it's Vedant. What's your name? Yesterday you participated actively. I'll be playing the video. Just give me a thumbs up if it is audible, teachers.
The language of body. Are you ready? Face and eyes.
I am ready.
Yes. Once again, are you ready?
I am ready.
I want more energy. I am ready.
I am ready.
Yes, that's like the boy I know. The Shaurya I know. Yes. Okay, Shaurya, so now you read this line. What is given there at the top?
The rabbit loved eating carrots.
Very good. So let's go forward. Now, what is there? Can you read it out?
The rabbit and the tortoise.
Yes, the rabbit and the tortoise. Okay. Now, what we are going to do is, when we are saying this story, you're going to use the hands. Okay, I will show you how to use it while we are saying the story as we go ahead. Okay. Now, use your hands while reading the story. Okay. And if you need lifelines, your mother is there. I'll help your mother, and your mother will help you. Okay. I don't think you will need it though. You are very smart. Come on. So, sure. Yeah, we are going to use the hands. Once upon a time, there was a rabbit. Come on, do it. Do it and tell me that. Same. Read it.
Once upon a time.
I can't see any of the teacher practicing the hand gestures. I'm the only one who's doing it. Teachers, again, I'll say it's the learning phase. Please, no inhibitions, nothing. Come out of your comfort zone and practice this.
Once upon a time, there was a rabbit.
Your rabbit looks like something else. Come on, let me see that. Yeah. Yes. Good, Shaurya. Good. Okay, now. Wow, what happened here? The rabbit loved eating carrots. Come on, show it to me.
The rabbit
Okay.
loved eating carrots.
Wonderful. You still remember how to show rabbit also. You added that. Oh.
Take a pen and paper, write down the lines. I know the lines would be there on your screen because this is the particular slide that I can ask any random teacher to perform. I'll stop sharing the screen. I'll show you the actions, but first please write down the lines in your notebook. He used to shout, I run very fast. No one is as fast as me. I repeat, he used to shout, I run very fast. No one is as fast as me. Now observe the actions. I'll stop sharing the screen. I'll pick up teachers on random basis. Okay.
Very smart, okay? Yes. Now, he used to shout, I run very fast. No one is as fast as me. Yes. Over to you, Shaurya.
He used to shout, I run very fast. No one is as fast as me.
Yes.
Okay. Like I said, I'll stop sharing the screen. And for this activity, I want all the male participants in the house to raise their hands. Not the female participants, all the male participants in the house to raise their hands. Thank you, Jaya Raju, for showing this proactiveness. Thank you, Sameer. Kamil, I want you to turn on your camera. Do I have only 3 male participants? Let me check. Teachers, please help me if there are any other male participants. Junaid, raise your hand. I called out all the male participants. So kindly raise your hand, Junaid. Okay. So thank you, Prithvish, Tanzil. Oh, I have a lot of male participants now who have raised their hands. Okay, Kamil, if you have issues in the camera, then I think you are not, please lower down your hands because this is an activity where I need to see you. So Raju, have you written down all the male participants? Have you written down the lines? If not, I'll repeat the lines again. He used to shout, I run very fast. No one is as fast as me. Junaid was like, I'm going to escape this, so no need to write it. But now, since I've asked him to raise his hand, he's quickly writing down the lines. Okay. He used to shout, I run very fast. No one is as fast as me. Raju, please do this. Imagine I'm the learner in the class and you have to read this with the right body language.
He used to shout, I run very fast. No one runs as fast as me.
Good job. As far as it comes to the hand gestures, lovely. You did a great job. But Raju, I was expecting a little more energy. Remember, the kids are very young. Hena? You have to have that energy, that facial expression should also change here. But yes, hand gestures, a very good job. Sameer, let's see.
He used to shout, no one is as fast as me.
Okay, you skipped the lines here and there,
I
but if
think
I
so.
would have been a learner in your class, I would be on cloud 9, super energy.
I run very fast.
Very fast. Not only your hands, your entire body was moving with that gesture. So good job. It's completely okay. I know. Right now you have to look at the lines, but it would be there on your slide. So good job, Sameer. Okay. Prithvish.
So he used to shout, I run very fast. No one is fast as me.
Okay. Do you know what happened here, Prithvish? I know you were using your hand gestures. He ran very fast. But can you see my hand gestures now? He ran very fast. I'm using it, but can you see this? I run very fast. Are you able to? The same thing happened with me. And the same thing would happen with the learner also. Because the hand gestures, you did it below the camera angle. It was not visible to the learner. So tip for you, maintain the right camera angle. See, you have only this much window that is showcased to the learners. So keep your hand gestures inside this window only. Okay, but good job. Tanzil, another tip, see, Prithvish, and not only for Prithvish, for everybody. When you are reading some sentences, try to find out the emotion hidden behind the sentence. Like he used to shout, I run very fast. That's a moment of pride. I am very fast. No one is as fast as me. That mockery, that teasing. मेरे पास chocolate है, तेरे पास नहीं है. The kids, they do that. So that mockery and teasing effect was needed there. But again, well tried, Prithvesh. Tanzil, let's see how you do that.
He used to
Shout.
shout. He runs very fast. No one is as faster as me.
Okay, you were not able to do that justice because constantly you were looking at the lines, but in demo class you won't face this problem because it would be there in front of your screen. Okay, Ayush, let's see how you perform.
He used to shout, I run very fast, and no one is fast as me.
Good job again. See, teachers, you're not giving me a chance to share a feedback. You guys are doing an amazing job here. Loved it. Thank you, Ayush. Zanet. He's adjusting his cap and everything. I'm in the limelight now. Yes, Junaid, you are in the limelight.
Okay. So he used to shout, I run very fast. No one is as fast as me.
Oh my God, you're the dark horse. I thought that you were hesitant to raise your hand, so you're not going to perform well, but you are the dark horse. Performed really well, Junaid.
Thank
Good.
you.
Lovely. Sanidhya?
What's that? He used to shout, I run very fast. No one is as fast as me.
Again, amazing. The only word that I have for all of you is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Amazingly, wow. Teachers, all of you performed really well. Now I ask the female participants, I'll involve you also, not for this activity, no, but please use the chat box and do let me know what do you think of the male participants' performance. Use the chat box. Very well, excellent, wonderful, amazing, performed well, they all were amazing, bang on, super active, good job, oh my God. And see teachers, these comments are not for me, these are for the male participants here. Good job again, kudos, bravo, excellent. Now lower down your hands everyone, especially the female participants, lower down your hands. And I need a male participant to raise their hand and tell me, why did I choose only the male participants and did this activity help you in any ways? I want to hear it from a male participant. Male participant. Navina, male participant. Parmeshwari, male participant. Thank you. Jaya Raju, please tell me, why did I choose only the male participants and did this activity help you even a little bit?
Yeah, it has helped me. I think why you have chosen the male participants. The purpose is that most of the time we are unable to express through our facial expressions. Even when we were trying to do the videos of assignments also, I tried my level best recording, re-recording. The voice was good, modulation was good, but the facial expressions were not up to the mark. Most of the time when we see ladies expressing, those ladies are really expressing far better than us.
But today you guys proved it wrong. Jaya Raju, let me tell you, today you guys proved it wrong that you were as expressive as the female participants. I won't say that you were better than the female participants, but you all were as expressive as the female participants. So good job. I'm happy that now you are a little confident that yes, I'll be able to do it. Tanzil, your viewpoint on this particular activity?
Many of them were hesitating, ma'am, and more the ladies were only answering the questions which you were asking, so you just made them to practice this.
Yes, I wanted more participation even from the male participants. So now, since you guys have taken the first step, now the journey should not be difficult for you. I want all of you to raise your hands and participate. Whether I'm able to give you the chance or not, that is secondary. See, teachers. So many teachers raise their hand and I know I'm not able to give the chance to everybody. But show your enthusiasm by at least raising your hands. That would be more than enough for me. So on this note, let's continue the story. And once again, all the male participants, kudos, you did a great job. Let's continue the story. Lower down your hands, everyone.
Wonderful. Now the next one. Can you try doing this all by yourself because you're very smart? Come on. The teacher there has given you the action. Come on. Start reading.
In the forest, there was also a tortoise.
Okay, in the forest, there was a tortoise too. Come on, show the action also.
In the forest, there was a tortoise too.
Ah, okay, okay. Oh, here it is, next one. He said, I am so slow. I have a heavy shell on my back. Yes.
I am so slow. I have a heavy shell on my back.
Wonderful. Well done. You have learned how to use your hands. Shaurya, wonderful. So here comes the next round of applause. Here comes your next badge. Yes. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. You're the Planet Spark Super Kid. See? Yes. Now let's go forward. Okay, let us learn how to use face and eyes. Okay, so the expressions. Again, remember your mother is your lifeline in case you need her. Okay? Okay. Now look at the expressions. The rabbit laughed at the tortoise and said, ha ha ha, I will beat you in a race. Look at the arrogance on the face. Come on. Yes, Shaurya, do it.
Ha ha ha. I will beat you in a race.
You're smiling very happily. Expression has to change. I will beat you in a race.
Okay.
Yes.
I will beat you in a race.
Oh, that's good. Okay. I will call all the animals to see the race. Come on, with expression.
I will call all the animals to see the race.
You are so good. Wonderful, Shaurya. Okay. Next morning, the race started. Yes.
Next morning, the race started.
Wow. The rabbit ran very fast. He shouted, run, run, run.
The rabbit ran very fast. He shouted, run, run, run.
Yes. Oh, what is happening here? Love, love, love. The tortoise kept on walking.
Love. The tortoise kept on walking slowly.
Yes. The rabbit said, tortoise is so slow. Let me take a nap now.
The rabbit said, the tortoise is so slow. Let me take a nap now.
Wow. You're very good at this, Shaurya. Well done. You have learned how to use your face and eyes. Wonderful. I'm going to give you another round of applause. Here it comes. And wow. I can see that you have observed it so well, the expressions and everything. So I've given you another badge. What is it that you got?
Okay. So this is the first half of the story. Remember, teachers, again I'm repeating, first half is only body language. Now we'll see the second half of the story. That would be focusing on voice modulation. Here again, I can stop at any slide and I can ask any participant to read that slide with the proper voice modulation. So observe it.
That's another observation, Guru. Okay. Now let's go forward.
Run to the finish line.
We have come to the audio. So here we are going to check the loudness wherever required. We are going to be loud on that word. Okay. I should run to the finish line. Yes.
I should run to the finish line.
Very good.
He ran very fast.
He ran very fast.
Very good.
But the tortoise was at the finish line.
But the tortoise was at the finish line.
Okay.
He said, welcome, rabbit. But I have won the race.
Welcome, rabbit.
He
But
said,
I have
welcome, rabbit.
won the
I
race.
won the race.
Very good.
It's good to know, Janvi, that you are practicing. Loved it. But please be on mute while you are doing that. Okay.
I am sorry, tortoise. I made fun of you.
I am sorry, tortoise, I made fun of you.
The tortoise said, it is okay, rabbit. Slow and steady wins the race.
This is the slide. I want participants to raise their hand and I want them to read this particular slide with the right voice modulation. 3 different variations are here. The black part, normal pitch, lighter shade, low pitch, darker shade, high pitch. So the perfect example to practice voice modulation. Lalita, I want you to read this slide with the right voice modulation.
The tortoise said, "It is okay, rabbit. Slow and steady wins the race."
Loved your voice modulation, but one suggestion or one feedback. See, it's not your fault. Even when I was in class 12, I used to pronounce this word as tortoise only. Tortoise, because we were taught that way. But the pronunciation is not tortoise, it's tortoise. And since this word would be coming a lot of time in the story, I don't want you to mispronounce the word and then the parents saying that, ma'am, you're mispronouncing it. So please check the Google pronunciation. It is tortoise and not tortoise. Once again, tortoise. Another mistake that I have seen related to pronunciation, I would like to highlight that because again, that is used a number of times in our slides. The word C-O-N-T-E-N-T. I repeat, C-O-N-T-E-N-T. This particular word has two pronunciations. One is content and the other one is content. And no, I'm not talking about the British pronunciation and the American pronunciation. It is a homonym and it has two different meanings. Content means to be satisfied with what you have. Like I'm content with my life. And content means the content that we are talking about. I've seen most of the teachers saying this is the content, not the content. This is the content of the book. This is the content of our PPT. Okay, so that is content and not content. Why only these two words? Because they are used a number of times in our slides. So please make sure that you don't mispronounce these two words. Thank you. Lower down your hands, everyone, again. And Lalita did a great job. Black part, normal tone, slow and steady, slow, wins the race, higher pitch. Okay, I'm going to share my screen again.
It's okay, rabbit. Slow and steady wins the race.
Very good, Shaurya. Wow. Well done. You have learned how to use your voice. My God, I'm going to give you the next round of applause and the badge. You're waiting for the badge, right? I can see. Anxiously waiting, little Shaurya. Yes, you did get?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. You're gathering all the badges. I don't have many badges now. That's cool. Very good. Oh, this is what I have to say. You're a genius, genius, genius. Okay, Shaurya, can you see? Even he's saying that. You have learned a new language in just 30 minutes. You started to use your hand gestures, your voice, your face and eyes. Isn't it? Great. Shall I give you a topic to speak on?
Okay. So what happened in story time? Let's see that. Make the student practice using face and hands, the first part of the story. Make student practice using voice modulation in the second half of the story. Now we come to the topic SparkX time. Teachers, pen and paper ready. Please write down the pointers because it is practically impossible to remember each and everything. Now, what is this SparkX? Number one, it is a feature that is a major hit amongst the parents. The parents, they absolutely love this feature of Planet Spark. We use it in our demo classes also and in all our regular classes. Every day we use this particular feature. What happens in this SparkX video or SparkX time? We ask the learners to create a short video and the duration of the video. Put a star mark there and write down. The duration of the video should not be more than 1 minute. If it is more than 1 minute, the video will not be uploaded. So it has to be less than 1 minute. 59 seconds, okay. But more than 1 minute, it will not be uploaded. Now, if the learner is very young, he or she might not understand what is this 1 minute. So you can always tell them that on this topic, you have to speak around 7 to 8 sentences. Then the learner would be like, okay, 7 to 8 sentences. Now, here, before I go ahead and show you the video, today you will be able to see how it looks on your LMS only, on the teacher's LMS. But tomorrow I'm going to show you how it looks on your LMS and how it looks on the learner's LMS also, because eventually you have to guide the learners also. It's SparkX time, click on the SparkX button, blah, blah, blah. So tomorrow I'll show you how it looks on the learner's LMS. So all the queries on SparkX would be catered to in tomorrow's class only. I'll play the video. I'll do a voiceover because through the video, the things would not be crystal clear. So I'll do a voiceover and I'll try to explain the things to you. But again, I repeat, the queries would be taken tomorrow when I show you how it looks on your LMS and how it looks on the learner's LMS.
To use it, I will give you the topics.
Okay. I'll pause the video here because this is the slide that I need. On your right-hand side, teachers, I'm moving my cursor. Can you see the SparkX button, the movement of my cursor? So once the story time is over, you are going to create some excitement in your learners and you're going to tell them that now I'm going to record your video. Kamal, kindly lower down your hand. If you have any query, I'll take it up. But right now, please lower down your hand. I'll lower his hand. Maybe he's not even there. Okay. So you'll click on this SparkX button after creating some excitement. Once you click on this SparkX button, this window would pop up on your screen. Automatically enter the topics. Now you have to enter 3 topics here. Teachers, I have seen the teachers making this mistake. Young learners, they give the topics like pollution, global warming, and a very recent favorite is Operation Sindoor. Hooray! Do you think the child will be able to speak anything on pollution, global warming, Operation Sindoor? And okay, even if the child is very active, he might speak some lines on pollution. But you have to think, what have you taught him till now? Have you taught him anything about pollution or writing a speech? No. You have taught the child in the demo class till now how to express his emotions using hand gestures and voice modulation. So the topic should be like a time when you were very happy, a time when you were sad, a time when you were excited. Something that brings out the emotions of the learner. Okay? So you'll enter the 3 topics and you'll click on the OK button. Once you click on OK, you'll ask the learner, which I'll show you tomorrow how it looks on his LMS. You'll ask the learner, click on the SparkX button, which is there on the right-hand side of your LMS. The learner would click on the SparkX button. The 3 topics that you entered would automatically pop up on his screen. As soon as he clicks on SparkX, the 3 topics entered by you would automatically pop up on his screen. Now, ask the child to choose any one topic. Happy, sad, surprised, shocked. The child would choose one topic. Maybe the child chose a topic, a time when I was very happy. Now comes the point where you'll give clear instructions. Speak 7 to 8 sentences. It should not be more than 1 video. While speaking, make sure you use your hand gestures, voice modulation. This is the most important instruction that needs to be given here. Okay? Then you'll give preparation time to the learner. Remember the 3rd step? Ample preparation time. So maybe you'll tell the child, take 2 minutes, take the help of your lifelines and think of a time when you were very happy. Now imagine I'm the learner. You gave me 2 minutes time. I chose the topic when I was very happy. And here my TikTok starts and I'm sitting like this. As an educator, what would you do here? Please raise your hand. If you had to read between the lines, what is it showing? Prabjot.
Try and pep up the child to participate, speak to the child to grab its attention. And
right now you don't want to grab his attention because you have given him that preparation time, correct? And with the look on my face, what do you guess?
That the child is getting bored and he's not interested in what I want him to do.
Okay, rather than bored, here the child is confused because he doesn't know what to speak, Prabjot. Hai na? Though you have given him the preparation time, if the child is preparing, he'll be either writing some certain pointers or usually the kids, they do this. You'll get to know through their body language, are they preparing or are they just sitting idle doing nothing? So in this case, I was just sitting idle doing nothing. I was not thinking. I was not able to think rather. So please ask me what is my problem. Let's see, Jyoti, how would you carry forward from here?
What happened to dear Shilpa? What are you thinking?
Not able to think of any point.
Ask your lifelines. You have your lifelines with you. Ask your mother to do it for you.
Mama doesn't know English.
Mama doesn't know English? Okay, let's try from your end and I'll help you with that. Is it okay with you? Okay, please smile with that. Okay, let's try. Come on. Go with the topic. What things make you think of the things which make you happy? What makes you happy? Your favorite dish?
My birthday.
Okay, your birthday. What you do in your birthday? How do you start your birthday?
Lovely. So here Jyoti didn't force me that you have to speak on this. She prompted me to think of a time that made me happy. And I said I was happy when it was my birthday. Now she's asking me relevant follow-up questions. What exactly happened on your birthday? So maybe the child would say big cake or a superhero cake, decoration, gifts. Prompt the child and don't give away the entire script. That is my point here. Sometimes the teachers say, no worries, I'll give you 2 lines. I was happy on my birthday because there was a big tasty cake, yummy cake, and I got many gifts. The purpose is not solved. We are spoon feeding the child here. So rather than giving away the script, prompt the child to think. Create that stimulating environment. See, a good teacher is not a teacher who makes the kids learn something. A good teacher is a teacher who creates that stimulating learning environment around the kids. So you have to be that kind of teachers who create that stimulating environment. Give them ample opportunities to think out of the box. Sometimes once, what happened? When I gave the same topic, one of my child picked a topic. I was very happy when my parents had a fight. And I was like, what is he even saying? But I didn't show that reaction on my face because I wanted to understand. So I asked him, like, can I know a little more? Like, why were you happy when your parents had a fight? Because after my parents had a fight, my papa told my mama that he's sorry and he will never repeat it again. So that is what made the child happy, correct? That his father said sorry to the mother and after that they never fought with each other. But if I would have told him at that point of time, how can fighting make you happy? No, that's not the right point. Think of something else. The child would never get this opportunity to express himself or herself. So again, I'll repeat, teachers, be good listeners in your class. If the child says something, always ask the reason. Why do you feel this way, bacha? Can I know a little bit more about it? Okay, I may be wrong on this, but can I know your point of view on this? Give that stimulating environment to the kids. Only then you're going to become great educators. Okay, so good job. Now imagine as a learner, with the help of my educator, I came up with 4-5 sentences on how I was happy on my birthday, the cake made me happy, blah, blah, blah. Now you'll tell the learner, please write down, on the learner's LMS, there would be 4 buttons. Start, stop, upload, preview. I repeat, start, stop, upload, preview. So once the learner is ready, he'll click on the start button. Now imagine I prepared myself really well and I spoke around 5 to 6 sentences. Then I'll click on the stop button. Once I'm done, I'll click on the stop button. Then the recording would stop and now you have to instruct the learners, don't click on the close button, click on the upload button. Once the video is uploaded, once the child clicks on the upload button, it might take 40 to 45 seconds depending on the internet speed of the learner for the video to be uploaded. Ask the kids to be a little patient there Because sometimes the kids are like, ma'am, nothing is happening. It's just the circle that is moving on and on. It's moving around, round and round and round and round. So tell them it's okay. It will be uploaded in 40 to 45 seconds. Now, once the video is uploaded, you would get a pop-up message on your screen that the video has been uploaded successfully. That is a message that you all are going to receive on your screen. Now, what happens to the videos that the learners create? What is the purpose of creating this video? Once you're onboarded, your LMS would be very different. I told you on day one also, not the same dashboard. Your dashboard would be very, very different. There would be a tab called SparkX Recordings. Please write it down. Not on the right-hand side, on the left-hand side, there would be a tab called SparkX Recordings. So all the recordings that the learners upload, whether it's in the demo class or in the regular class, that would be saved under that tab with the name of the child, the date, the topic that he chose for your reference. Even after a year, if you want to see one of the videos of your learners, you can go to that page and see the recordings. And there would be another tab which would ask you to share the video on the WhatsApp number of the parents. It would be just written, share the video with the parents. Once you click on it, the video would be automatically shared on the registered WhatsApp number of the parents. You need not register any number, need not type any number. Automatically, it would be shared on the WhatsApp number of the parents. Now, imagine if the child gave a very good performance in the demo class or an average performance in the demo class. After the demo, you're going to share the video with the parents, SparkX video. But imagine I gave a performance like, I was happy on my birthday, big cake. Stop. Possible? Sometimes the kids, they do that. Clicked on the stop button. Do you think it's a good idea to share that video with the parents? Not at all, teachers. Here you'll be a little patient. You'll wait for the child to be enrolled with you. Once the child is enrolled, I told you in the regular classes also we create SparkX video. So maybe first regular class, again the child didn't perform well. Second, a little better. But under your guidance, I'm sure in the third class, he will be able to come up with something good or at least better than the demo class. In that case, you are going to share 2 videos together with the parent. Day 1, before joining Planet Spark, just after 3 classes with Jyoti ma'am, with Hiba ma'am or with Rajni ma'am to show the before and after effect. Okay, so this is how it works. And why did I say that it is a major hit? Imagine if your child is enrolled in such a platform and every day you are giving them a impromptu topic or, extempore kind of speech. The child is facing the camera, using his body language. You are giving the feedback. A lot of improvement is there in the confidence level of the kids. So that is why it is a major hit amongst the parents. I know you might have a little queries here and there related to SparkX, but tomorrow, believe me, teachers, when I'll show you on your LMS and how it looks on the learner's LMS, then I'll take up on the queries on SparkX. Okay, so for now, kindly lower down your hand. I hope you got a little idea about SparkX. Now we'll come to the last segment, that is the final showcase by the learner. In this particular video, the same story that we used in segment number 3, that is story time, the same story is being repeated, but there is a difference. Can somebody guess what is that difference? The same story is there, but we are expecting something else from the child. So what do you think would be that difference? Lalita.
Now the student will learn with full body language and voice modulations. He can able to know when to raise the pitch, when to lower it, like that.
Lovely. In story time, first half, it was only body language. Second half, it was voice modulation. But while reading the story in the final showcase, the child would be combining body language and voice modulation and reading the same story. Thank you. So let's observe this video. I'm not going to play the entire video because again, the same story is there. So maybe the first 1 or 2 slides and then how the teacher concludes it. So everyone, please lower down your hands. Like I mentioned, I'll be skipping the video a little bit. Lower down your hands, everyone. So SparkX, SparkX, let's see. Use the SparkX tool to make student practice on a topic. Now we come to the final showcase. Let's watch this.
One is also crying there. Okay, so remember, Shaurya, let us go through the complete story now using body language, all the 3. Okay, now you'll get more idea as to how to do it even on SparkX next time. Okay, so time for the final delivery. Use body language to deliver the story. Here comes the story.
I'll pause the video just to give you a little idea. Once upon a time, it is highlighted. That means the voice modulation part. There was a rabbit, hand gestures, body language. So both the skills are combined, body language and voice modulation.
Once upon a time, there was a rabbit. Now here, once upon a time, you have to be loud. Once upon a time, there was a rabbit. Yeah.
I made fun of you.
Sorry should be a little bit slow. Okay. Yes, here.
The tortoise said, "It's okay, rabbit. Slow and steady wins the race."
Yeah, you forgot the hand gesture. Please.
It's okay, rabbit. It's okay, rabbit. Slow and steady wins the race.
Oh, wow. You're such a genius. You have mastered a new language in just 30 minutes, right? Body language. You know that now. Wonderful. I'm going to give you the last badge. Oh, I don't have any badge now. I've given everything to you. Did you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Okay. So you did it. Congratulations. And
remember, teachers, yesterday we discussed the 3 key takeaways, the 3 key learnings, open-ended question, close-ended question. So the same slide is here. Please also write down that this particular slide, we call it the transition slide. I repeat, we call it the transition slide. Transition means a change. So why the transition slide? Remember, day 1, I told you, 1 hour demo, 45 minutes with the child, 15 minutes with the parents. So this is the slide where you'll make this transition. The first 45 minutes with the child is over. Now you're going to say tata bye-bye to the learner and you'll start the PTI. That is the parent-teacher interaction. That is why we call it our transition slide here.
And actually, you're supposed to tell me what are the key learnings you have from today's class. Do you remember any 3 things you have learned from today's class?
Voice modulation.
Very good. Then?
Hand gestures.
Very good.
Face expressions.
Wow, you said it, Shaurya. Wonderful. You remember.
Okay, so that was the final showcase. Give clear instructions and time. Teachers, please remember the power of giving clear instructions. Very important. Again and again, I'm repeating it. If the kids are not able to perform well, it is not their fault. It is your fault because you are not able to give them the clear instructions. Most of the cases. Sometimes I do agree. Even with clear instructions, the kids are not able to perform. But you should complete your task, your duty by giving them clear instructions. Now, share feedback. This part is not shown here, because this is something that we are going to cover in detail after this junior demo PPT, how to give feedback. Ask for the 3 key takeaways. Do not forget, these are the 5 segments that we have covered in detail. Context setting, laptop and both the parents' presence. Final showcase, you must try your level best that the child speaks the story on his or her own. Success formula back on your screen, teachers, both parents, laptop, SparkX. It increases your chances of enrollment up to 60%. Some important points to remember in a junior class, especially in a junior class, teachers, you have to be full of energy. That energy cannot drop down. If you want the kids to be energetic, you have to be full of energy. So please operate with extremely high energy. Number 2, Whatever actions, gestures you want your kids to do, please model that out, demonstrate it to them, because kids, they are going to learn by observing you and not through the slides. So model out each and every action that you want the child to do. Now, we have seen two demos. Yesterday, we observed the senior demo PPT, and today we observed the junior demo PPT. So there are some common things between both the demos. I need a volunteer who would be reading this for me. Please raise your hand. The first one to raise the hand. Ruhani, common things.
Activities focus on public speaking skills, structured approach towards learning a new content area.
Thank
Whether
you
it's
for
speech
reading it
or
as content. I am so sorry again I bashed it, but this is content. Very good. So yes.
sorry.
No, it's okay. You did the right pronunciation and I appreciated you for that, Ruhani. Okay. So number one, both the PPTs are based on activities. There are a lot of activities. All the activities focus on public speaking skills. That is the objective of our session. Teachers, you need to understand what is the objective of the demo class. Public speaking skills. Then it has a very structured approach. Now, Suganya, can you read things to ensure in the beginning of the demo?
Joined from a laptop, both parents present for child.
So setting the expectations. Okay, Prabjot, kindly read the third and the last one.
Sure thing to happen towards the end. Final showcase by the learner.
Thank you. So it is self-explanatory. So I'm not explaining the last 2 points here. Success formula back on your screen. Break we have taken. How are we feeling? Lower down your hands first, everyone. Everyone lower down your hands. Thank you. Thank you. You have learned the art of using body language very well, teachers. I must say that. Now I need one of the volunteers to raise their hand and tell me, how is the training going on? How are we feeling? Is it boring? Is it dull? Your honest reviews are invited here. Yes. So Parmeshwari. She's like, what is the question? Okay, Ruhani, go ahead.
Ma'am, the training is amazing. Not even for a single second, like my eyes are off the screen. Even if I have to do something, I am managing to take my laptop along and then I'm doing it. So the training is superb and it's very easy to understand. Like we don't need to, repeat it. Acha, ma'am said that. Acha, ma'am said that. No, it's crystal clear.
Thank you. Thank you. Even this motivates me to do my best. So thank you, Ruhani. And other teachers also, I know you want to share your inputs, but feelings are passed on to me. So thank you so much. Lower down your hands and let's see, because we have 2 important topics to cover. So we'll be covering them up. Good to know that you all are feeling excited, great, and you feel that the training is worth it. Now, the art of giving feedback, a very, very important topic. Why do I call it an important topic? See, this is a chance where you can shine in front of the parents. Imagine when you share a good feedback with the parents, they are like, oh my God, in just 40-45 minutes, the educator has observed my child really well. She has highlighted his strengths, his areas of improvement, and she has also given me certain tips and tricks to work on it. So that is a chance where you'll be wearing the hat of an influencer, because when you share a good feedback, the parents are like, this is the educator that I want for my child. So that is why please pay attention to this, the art of giving feedback. Again, I'm going to share my screen with all of you. So the question is, what makes a feedback useful? There is an illustration on your screen, teachers. Read this out, then use the chat box to let me know. Do you think it's a good presentation, good feedback? If yes, write the reason also. If you think it's not a good feedback, write no and the reason also. Don't just write yes and no. Yes and no with the reason. I told you, don't just write yes or no. I want the reason. The feedback should be comprehensive. No, not elaborative. Okay, elaborate. I think you wanted to say that. No, since it's not clearly mentioned the area of improvement. Very good, Prabjot. No, she must told him the areas as well. Ask for suggestions, not specific. No, 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 no. It has made him confused. Okay, very good. So all of you are on the same page that it is not a good feedback. Let me share one thing that is good about the feedback. The only thing that is good in this feedback is that it started on a positive note. Good presentation. That is the only thing. Otherwise, it is not at all a good feedback because most of you have mentioned it, that it is not specific. It's very vague. She told him that it needs to be made better, but what needs to be made better, that was not instructed. And as per his understanding, what did he do? He just worked on the font size. But I'm sure the font size is not something that she was looking for, correct? But how to make a feedback useful, that we are going to learn now. Please, pen and paper should be ready. Here at Planet Spark, we use the SAR framework for giving a feedback. Now, what is the SAR framework? S stands for specific. Specific means give evidences. Remember, while reading the agenda, it was written, share an evidence-based feedback. And I told you, giving a feedback is something different and evidence-based feedback is something very different. So here you have to give them the examples, the proof of starting with what worked well and then what could be better. That is being specific. Then it has to be actionable, very important. See, every day in your life, one or the other person comes and tells you, you're not good at this, you're not good at that. But that doesn't help us at all. It demotivates us. But if somebody comes and tells you that maybe Prabjot, right now you're not doing this correctly, but if you follow this, you'll be able to become a better person. Like whatever hypothetical situation. So that actionable plan is very, very important. Everybody knows that I'm not perfect or maybe I'm not good at this. But what makes a feedback useful is the solutions. What can you do better next time? That is the most important part of a feedback. And finally, R. R stands for being respectful. In no ways your feedback should demotivate the learner. You have to balance it in such a way that the child is motivated and he's also aware about his areas of improvement. So that balance has to be maintained throughout, and that is why we call it an art, the art of giving feedback. So this is the SAR framework. I hope you have written it down or you have taken a screenshot, whatever suits you. Now, this is the method that Planet Spark suggests. But personally, I use a different method for giving feedback, and the parents, they absolutely love it. Okay, so I thought I'll share that with you as well. If you want, again, you can take a leaf out of my book. Otherwise, the choice is yours.
I have one doubt.
Sorry?
I have a doubt.
Who's that? Monisha? Monisha, I'll take up all the queries. Don't worry. Just give me some time. I'll take up all the queries. Okay, Monisha?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So here, personally, I use the burger method of giving a feedback. Anybody heard of the burger method or sandwich method of giving a feedback? Please raise your hands. Upasna. Yes, Upasna. Do you know the burger method or sandwich? They're very similar. So anyone you can share. I'm so sorry, Upasna. You're not audible to us. I'll have to go to Prabjot in that case. Prabjot, please go ahead.
Ma'am, the burger method or the sandwich method is basically telling the parents the feedback about the child in a manner that the parents don't get offended. You're telling them in a way that it sounds nice and telling the positives of the child with sandwiching the points of areas of improvement about the child.
Very well explained, Prabjot. So teachers, Yes, you'll find this burger method on internet also, but I have some few add-ons to it, okay? So in order to understand that, everyone lower down your hands and I want all of you to close your eyes and visualize a burger. Everyone, please close your eyes for 5 seconds and visualize a burger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, open your eyes. See, I'm a vegetarian, so I have visualized a Mac Aloo Tikki burger from McDonald's. The choice is yours. So when I visualized my burger, the first layer was the bun, the bread part. You call it the bun or the bread. That is the strength of my learner. I'll start with a positive statement. If you want, you can draw the diagram of a burger like I'm telling you and write down the pointers also. Okay? So the first layer would be the strength of the learner. After that, I visualized a tikki. So that tikki is the area of improvement of my child. First, bun, that is the strength. Then the tikki, that is the area of improvement. And finally, the lower part was again the bun. That means a positive statement again. Okay, positive, area of improvement, positive. But this was there on internet also. So why did Shilpa say that I have some add-ons? Because here comes the add-ons. See, when you go to the McDonald's and ask for a burger, and if they give you a burger just with the bread and tikki, would your burger be tasty? Please raise your hand. Is something missing in the burger here? If yes, what is that? Hiba.
Yeah, ma'am, the sauces and the veggies which you can add,
The
which will
cheese,
make
the
it better.
veggies is what makes your burger really tasty. Like I'll give you the example of my son. Whenever he orders a burger, he'll be like, I want this burger. And he'll say, Bhaiya, extra cheese dal dena. For him, the burger is tasty because of the cheese. Same here, if you just tell them the area of improvement, our feedback is not going to be useful. Not going to be as tasty as the burger that I want. So what makes it really tasty is the cheese, the veggies, and the sauces. So what is this cheese here in our feedback? The solution to the areas of improvement. Tikki is the problem, and the cheese, which makes my burger really tasty, is the solution to my areas of improvement. Okay? Now, when I visualize my burger, I visualize something sprinkled on the top layer, like on the bun. Did someone else visualize that? Something sprinkled on the top layer? Puneet, what was that you visualized?
The sesame seeds.
The sesame seeds. And what is the purpose of that sesame seeds? To give that extra crunch to your burger.
Enhance the flavor.
Enhance the flavor, to give that extra crunch. So in this case, what would be our sesame seeds? The sesame seeds would be the perfect examples. Like how? I'll again try to just draw the diagram, draw a few sesame seeds and write the evidences or the examples. Okay? So let me try and explain it to you. Imagine there's a learner called Rudra and he just gave us or he narrated a story in front of me. And now I have to share the feedback for Rudra. Imaginary story, imaginary child, and I'll be sharing the feedback. So I'll start with the positive statement. Rudra, I loved your performance. The way you narrated the story was amazing. Positive. I loved the way you used your hand gestures. Right now, I have just told him that I loved the way he used his hand gestures. Now I need to sprinkle those sesame seeds. Example needs to be given. So I'll tell him very specifically. When you said there was a big lion and you used your hands to show me big and lion, kudos, bravo. So that sesame seeds are added here. Perfect example was given. Then I'll come to the tikki part. But I think what we need to work on is a little bit on your voice modulation. Tikki, solution, I'm not going to share right now because we'll be having this in our upcoming slides. And finally, I'm going to conclude it with another positive statement. Overall, Rudra, it was an amazing performance. I would love to hear more stories in future from you. Loved it. You nailed it. You rocked it. Kudos. See, The child is happy because you appreciated him for the use of his hand gestures and the way he performed. And then you have also passed on the message that we need to work on your voice modulation. How to work, that also you are going to share, but I didn't do that right now because this is an activity that we are going to do. With me on this, don't you think this method of sharing a feedback, if you are a mother or a father and one of the educators shared this kind of detailed feedback, you will be like, oh my God, she noticed everything, the minutest detail, not only just the hand gestures, but where did my child use the hand gestures? That was also very, very specifically told by the educator. So this is a method. And one more thing, teachers, please listen to me very carefully, very, very carefully. This point should not be missed by any one of you. If in the mocks, if in the quizzes, if in the assignments, a question is asked, which method do we follow for giving feedback at Planet Spark? Please stick to the SAR framework, SAR there. Do not write burger method, the sesame seeds, because this is something that I have shared with you that I personally use, correct? So please stick to the SAR framework for question and answer round. In the demo classes, you can definitely use the burger method that I have shared with all of you. And why I'm telling you and stressing so much that this is something that I want you to use, because see, in my career, I have seen the parents saying, oh my God, teacher, you observed it really well. So I want all of you to get the same kind of appreciation from the parents. So please stick to the burger method of sesame seeds, sticky, solution, positive, positive. That is how you have to take care of. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'll be showing you a video of one of our learners. Pen and paper ready. You have to assume that you are the educator of that learner and now you have to share a feedback based on his performance. Okay? So keep that burger method and don't forget to evaluate the learner on the 5 pillars of public speaking that we learnt on day 1. Here you are going to use the 5 pillars: body language, kaisi thi, thought structure, fluency. That would really help you to frame your feedback here. Okay. So here I'll go and show you the video. Start taking notes because you have to add the sesame seeds also. Perfect examples also. So please take notes.
Away from human's reach.
Yes. So once upon a time, there was a mystery island far away from human's reach. Now, Anargya will tell me the story.
Nobody but mighty pirate Blackbeard could get near it.
Use your hands.
Okay, before I go ahead, use the chat box. How many participants are there on the screen? Please use the chat box and do let me know how many participants are there in the screen. 2. I know 2 cameras are on, but again, please notice how many participants are there in the screen. 3 participants. Yes. Anargya, the learner. Prerna, the educator. And there you see another box, mic off, camera off with the initial SJ. She's the auditor or the evaluator in the class. So be prepared. At times, the auditors would enter your class. Their mics would be off. Their cameras would be off. They would not interrupt you in between the class. But after the class, they'll share the feedback with you. Okay? So be prepared for this. Let's continue.
Nobody.
But mighty pirate Blackbeard could get near the island.
Okay, he got to know there's a lot of treasure hidden in the island.
But there was a problem. A mighty soul named Angelica guarded the treasure.
Okay, you need to change your voice, baby. You need to change your voice. You need to use your hands because that is body language. That is very important when you're telling a story. All right. So how would you do that? Quick.
But there was a mighty soul that guarded the treasure. So Pirate Blackbeard could never get it.
But one day, Angelica had lost her powers for a day and she was not close to the treasure. That was the day.
Okay. So the teacher was playing the game of story chain with the learner. One sentence by the teacher, one sentence by the learner here. Okay, 1 minute. So
Away from human's reach.
Yes. So
here, what feedback will you give to Anargya? Don't raise your hand. Frame your feedback. Write done in the chat box when you are ready to share the feedback for Anargya. Waiting for your done. Oh my God, so fast. Okay, baby, no, don't write down the feedback here. Just say done. Okay, Rajni is done. Done, done, done. Okay, waiting for a few more. Good to know that, teachers, you're so confident. Done. Okay, but I'll do a little cheating here. This time, I will not ask you to share the feedback. Why? Because I have a sample feedback for all of you. But believe me, more to case studies where there is no sample feedback, you will share the feedback. So once you're reading this, I want all of you to self-evaluate yourself. I hope you know the meaning of self-evaluate. That did I include all the pointers? See, the perspective might be different. The choice of words might be different. But did I follow the framework or not? That is something that you have to take care. Now, I need a volunteer who would be reading this. Since the feedback is already there, please make sure that you work around your voice modulation and body language. So, Puneet, just the first paragraph, I want you to read that.
Wow, Anargya, I loved how you changed your voice and emphasized on some special words, especially when you said the first line, mighty pirate Blackbeard, and stressed on the word mighty.
I loved your voice modulation, Puneet. When you said, wow, Anargya, I could see that happiness in your voice. But Puneet, don't you think you could have added a little hand gestures for saying, wow, Anargya, like maybe clapping or showing the thumbs up, so that the child would feel, okay, the teacher is genuinely happy for me. So that is something that you could have added here. Good job. Taskeen, can you read the second paragraph now?
Yes, ma'am. I think what could be improved is use of more hand gestures, and that will help you become more confident and others to pay attention to you.
Thank you, Taskeen. You did not start with the hand gestures, but when you realized I'm going to talk about hand gestures, you immediately started using your hand gestures. So great presence of mind there, Taskeen. Manishri, I won't even call it a paragraph. So please read the last 2 lines for us.
So next time, I would want you to use both your voice and hand gestures when you are reciting the story.
Continue.
Overall, great work. And I am looking forward to hearing more stories from you. So
Very good. And this time she incorporated the hand gestures also to say, great work, Anargya. She clapped her hands, gave me the thumbs up. Good job. So this is the sample feedback. Now, remember, I don't have any more sample feedbacks. This is something that you would be doing. So observe the grown-up learner very, very carefully. But before that, because I'm going to play the video, what you have to do, teachers? I'm going to play the video. So what do you have to do? Lower down your hands, please. Everyone. Okay.
And I stream on PUBG almost every day. I have always wanted to improve my English, so now that I have the time, I'm finally signed up for class online.
Okay, great. Okay, now it's your turn, Pranu. You need to remember all these 4 steps. Okay, so now you remember how you gave your introduction in the starting when I asked to introduce yourself.
Yeah.
You told, I'm Pranamika and I have a daughter and I live in Assam and a teacher. It was just a simple introduction. But now you came to know all these 4 steps, right?
Okay.
So remembering these 4 steps, can you again give an introduction?
Okay. Yes, I'm Pranamika. People call me Pranu, and I am born up Assam, and my education was finished at Assam, and now I do doing my job in Assam, and I know Assamese and Hindi clearly, but I wanted to learn English fluency.
Great.
And now I'm teacher, but I'm language teacher in Hindi teacher, and I have a daughter. I spending many times with playing with my daughter, and I like to listening music, and I bake cake, and I'm reading. I like to read. I like to read novels, and spending time with my friends.
Okay.
That was our grown-up learner, Pranamika. Take your time, write down the feedback, and raise your hand once you're ready to share the feedback. I'll be Pranamika, so you'll be sharing the feedback as if I have given my introduction, and you have to share your feedback with me. Okay, I've got 3 participants waiting for 1 or 2 more to raise their hands. Okay, raise your hands this time, teachers. Okay. So now, since I have around 7 to 8 participants already who want to share this, so what we are going to do, teachers, have you played relay race, or do you know how relay race is played? During your sports day, you must have played that. Same thing, in relay race, you take a baton, run to a short distance, pass the baton to your teammate, and then the race continues. Say, Jyoti, you'll start only with the positive statement, and you'll stop there. Shiver, you'll listen to whatever Jyoti said, you'll continue, and you'll tell me the area of improvement. Okay? Kirti, you'll listen to Shiver and you'll tell me the solution to the problem that Shiver has highlighted. And Upasna, finally you are going to conclude it with a positive statement. Clear with your roles, teachers? Okay, so Jyoti, I am Pranamika. Please make me feel happy, special, with the positive statement. Try to focus on the 5 pillars of public speaking also.
Okay. Wow, Pranamika, I love your enthusiasm to learn at this stage also. And sorry.
Okay, completely okay. By the way, she's very cute. Hi, baby.
Thank you. Say hi.
Not in the mood. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to continue?
Yeah.
You need some time, Jyoti.
Yeah, and I need 2 minutes time, ma'am.
It's okay. It's okay. You can mute yourself. So, Shiver, the role has changed. See, you have to be on your feet every time. So, Shiver, start with a positive statement again.
Yes, ma'am. So, Pranamika, I really loved your energy and I really loved your performance, but I believe that you should really improve on your hand gestures.
Shiver, only the positive part needs to be shared by you. Rest,
Okay, ma'am.
the other teachers would be doing this. So, for positive, all you can say is you loved my performance. Don't you want to add something here?
Yes, ma'am. You know what, Pranamika, I really loved your energy, and your cheerfulness and your presence of mind, and of course, how actively you're participating. You're trying very best, your level best to adding yourself.
Very good. Here, what did Shiver highlight is that, see, as Pranamika, I was struggling a lot, but I never threw in the towel. I never gave up. I continued. So maybe this is something that you can appreciate me for. Kirti, any other thing that you can appreciate me for? See, teachers, again, I'll tell you, very easy to find the flaws, very difficult to find the strengths, especially in this performance, which was full of mistakes. But still, there are many strengths that can be highlighted. So, Kirti, any other strength other than I did not give up?
Yes, Pranamika, you did very well. But the thing which I love the most, that your energy of speaking continuously, not forgetting the things, continuing the statement, that energy, that zeal, I love the most. Either you are not clear with your points, you completed it.
Okay, so my passion, my zeal is something that you talked about. And don't you think, teachers, her thought structure was well? There were 4 pointers on the screen: name,
Yes, ma'am.
education, hobbies.
Hobbies.
And she talked about all the 4 pointers. So this is again something that you can appreciate her for. Thank you, Kirti. Now, Upasna, I'll come to the area of improvement. Now, don't tell me your performance was good. That Kirti and the other participants has already done that. Stick to the area of improvement. How are you going to address that? Sorry, Upasna, not audible. So sorry. Please check your mic settings. Puneet.
Everything was good enough, but I think there are a little sorry. Everything was good enough, but I believe we can improve a little on 2 pointers. First is the pronunciation, which we learn together and be better. And the second is the use of body language and hand gestures while you introduce yourself. Because as you know, your introduction is your first identity. So I'm sure you're going to go very, very well on that.
Lovely. First, there is something that I really liked about it, and there is something that I want to highlight which should not have been used here. Okay. So, Puneet, number 1, you never told me you have to do this, you have to work on this, you have to do that. Throughout sharing the areas of improvement, we are going to work on this, we are going to take care of this. So, as a learner, I was not overwhelmed. That constant support and confidence was given to me that I'm not alone in this journey. Puneet ma'am is here to help me with that. Remember, imagine telling someone, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this, rather than we are going to do this, we are going to work on this. So that is something all of you have to take care of. Second thing, Puneet, first mistake or the area of improvement, pronunciation, bang on. That is very, very alarming here. But the second one that you told me is body language and the use of hand gestures. I do agree that it is a very important part of communication skills. But here we need to understand that Pranamika is here in the platform. What is her objective? Does she want to be on the stage and give TEDx talks, presentations, something like that? Or is she here with the platform to master her day-to-day conversation? What do you think is her objective?
Yeah, to master her day-to-day conversations.
And so I do agree that body language and voice modulation is something important, but remember it has to be respectful. So since we are going to highlight 2 strengths, we cannot highlight more than 2 areas of improvement. So here, body language is also one of the areas of improvement, but right now we can ignore it. And there is something else which is very, very alarming that needs to be addressed. Hota hai na? Like go back to the days, I don't know, but I have seen the days when my father had to struggle financially. Then I have seen the days when he was the tycoon, business tycoon of his area. So when there was a financial crunch, 5 चीजें होती थी जो करनी है, but we used to prioritize कि first, these 2 things we are going to take care of this particular month. Same thing here. Pronunciation is an area of improvement. What do you think is the second area of improvement that needs to be taken care of? It's very, very alarming here. Okay, Shatabdi, would you like to answer?
Camera angle, ma'am.
Camera angle, okay. That though, the
hand gesture.
No, not even the hand gestures, no.
Ma'am, can I speak?
Who's that?
Shatabdi.
Shatabdi, go ahead.
Yeah, so ma'am, I would say, Pranamita, I was very impressed by your confidence and the thought structure which you have. But I think we need to work on your fluency and the grammar of sentence construction. These 2 things.
Fluency, very good, Shatabdi, because grammar again comes under fluency only. Here, please be on mute, teachers. Humble request. Please be on mute. Okay. Here, throughout her speech or introduction, Pranamika was like, my name is, she was using a lot of filler words here. Correct? So, pronunciation and fillers are the 2 points that we are going to highlight here, which Shatabdi and Puneet has done that collaboratively. Now, Rajni, for my filler words, what is the solution that you are going to give me? The problem has been diagnosed, it has been identified, but you need to give a solution to me for my ers, or the filler words. So what is the solution that you're going to give it
Yeah, we can practice together. When you don't get the space, or when you don't get the words, just can keep quiet or show some hand expression so that the others may understand and we can move ahead.
Lovely. Teachers, I'll give you, I'll paraphrase this. Please write it. Replace your fillers with pauses. This is a strategy that we share with our learners. Replace your fillers with pauses. See, when do we use filler words? When we are not sure what we have to say next. My name is Shilpa. I'm from Delhi. So instead of that what I can do is I can take a pause and think. My name is Shilpa. I'm from Delhi. I have 19 years of experience. Here also I took my time, because in one day you can't tell them that I'll make you super fluent and you'll be able to come up with the right vocabulary at the right time. No. But this strategy is really going to help your learners. Have you heard of the 21-day theory? कोटा फैक्ट्री अगर किसी ने देखी है तो उनको पता होगा what is this 21-day challenge. Same thing. See, again I'll say, in my last 19 years career, the strategy that has helped my learners a lot is this: replace your fillers with pauses. Train your brain for 21 days that instead of I'll take a pause there and see the improvement. And this is not only for the learners, this is for most of the teachers also here. When you speak, at times when you are thinking comes into that, and that is very annoying. It's like makhi ghoom rahi hai kanon ke samne, hai na? So try to take a pause there. So the strategy that you're going to offer is replace your fillers with pauses. Okay. Now coming to the pronunciation part. Lower down your hands. Listen to my question and then raise your hands. Please lower down your hands, everyone. Thank you, Shiver. Now I'll say some words that Pranamika mispronounced. I am very excited. I love reading novels. I love spending time with my family. There's something very particular here. Can somebody address this issue with me? I know it's pronunciation, but what and how can you help me on this? Ariba.
Ma'am, I think it's a dialect issue basically, where all the R's are pronounced as bh. So with more and more practice, like very is she's saying very
Okay,
instead
I am
of very.
Pranamika. I am Pranamika. So please address this with me as Pranamika. Like imagine you're sharing your feedback with Pranamika.
Okay, so I would ask her to, I would rather request her to keep on practicing her V's, the V instead of the bh, because it's very and not very. It's a novel and not novel.
Ariba, are you able to hear me? I'm Pranamika.
Again.
Okay? Noble.
Yeah.
Noble.
Yes. Novel. Let's make the circular sound. Novel.
Okay.
Very.
You are wrong on this. While pronouncing we don't make a circular lip movement. Anybody who knows V, W, what is the strategy and which works wonders? Tanzil, let's see if you can address this.
Ma'am, she has mother tongue influence. We can work on it and we can improve it, ma'am.
Okay, but how are you going to work on it? That's the question. I know she has a MTI or the mother tongue influence, but how are you going to work on it? That is
We will improve on the pronunciations.
okay. Let's try it. Imagine I'm Pranamika. Try teaching me the correct pronunciation of
Can you just tell me some?
very,
Just tell me some few words, ma'am, so that I can just teach you.
Very, noble,
Okay.
bhil.
Okay. Okay. So you are just telling very, so you can just pronounce very. Can you just pronounce it very? Can you just stretch very? No, you can just stretch on very, very.
Very. As
No, it's
Pranamika, I'm giving my 100%. To be honest,
yes,
I
yes,
am giving my 100%. But
yes,
we
yes.
are not able to reach or, tell her what is the exact. Teachers, please write down. There's a very good strategy for this. Even in India, most of the, I don't know if you're aware of it not, but V and W If you ask them what is the phonic sound, they'll say it's V. Same for both V and W, but it is not the same sound for V and W. What you have to do, first write down and then I'll explain. Bite your V's, bite your V's and kiss your W's. Bite your V's and kiss your W's. Now, I would say, Pranamika, when you have to pronounce the letter V, you have to bite your lower lip with your upper teeth. Try doing that with me. Very, very, violin, vigor, and many other words. So you'll practice 4 to 5 words where you'll teach her to bite the lower lips. Now, when you pronounce the words with the letter W, like you did with, you have to round your lips as if you're going to kiss someone. You have to make that pout. Water, wall, watch. See the movement? So that is what exactly you have to practice. Bite your V's and kiss your W's. See, teachers, have you ever seen a Britisher pronouncing Diwali? I have many Britisher friends and they wish me on Diwali. And everybody was telling me, because Diwali is written as Diwali, they all used to say Happy Diwali, Happy Diwali. And it's not their mistake, because this is what the British accent is. That whenever you have to say W, you have to round your lips. Okay? Diwali. They would say Diwali and not Diwali. But we know it has to be written with a V. Only then the correct pronunciation would be there. That is Diwali. V sound is there. So bite your V's and kiss your W's. Don't take it otherwise. I know I may be having certain candidates from Bihar, Assam. I was born and brought up in Nagaland, which is very close to Assam. So nothing personal here. But yes, most of the people from Assam and Bihar, they have this V, P problem. Correct? So this is a strategy that you can share with them. Bite your V's and kiss your W's. But if the pronunciation problem is not something very specific, you can always advise them to practice tongue twisters. Another great way to improve pronunciation is practicing tongue twisters. So 2 problems were there. Number 1, fluency. We have the remedy for it. Replace your fillers with pauses. Pronunciation, either tongue twisters, or if it is something very specific, you're going to address it. Okay? Now, why do you think we have taken up Pranamika's case? Because most of the learners, when they come to your class, you'll encounter similar problems only. This wala problem to is very, very common. So now you know what is the solution that you can give to them. Pronunciation is yet another problem that most of our learners face. So you know the solution, tongue twisters. And if it is something very specific, mirroring technique. We call it the mirroring technique. You do it, or the shadowing technique. You say the word, ask your learner to observe your lip movement and then replicate the same. So now let's come to the second, what is it? 1 minute. Grown-up learner, let me first complete this. Remember, a feedback has to be specific, actionable, and respectful. Here comes our second learner. Please observe him really well. And again, we are going to share the feedback.
Hello, my name is Rudra Pathak. Today, I am going to speak about the topic saving the nature. Why is nature important? We need to save nature to save life on Earth. Life is very important for us. Nature is responsible for all kinds of human activities on the Earth. Without the nature, we cannot do anything. The nature has got all the resources that we need for our activities. Well, nature is important for life. Nature, in nature, trees provides us oxygen for life. Oxygen makes life possible. When we breathe in oxygen, the oxygen is taken by the body to produce blood, which is taken as a form of energy and an important source for life on Earth. All the living.
Okay. So that was our little learner, Rudra. Now I want you to raise your hands. And again, one teacher is not going to share the entire feedback, positive, areas of improvement, solution, and again the positive. So Ruhani, start with the positive statement and make me feel happy as a learner.
Wow, Rudra, you are so energetic and you're speaking it so loudly, and that's a very good thing. Superb, Rudra.
Lovely. So I was energetic. I was loud with my words. That means the voice modulation. Okay. Manishri, anything else that you would like to add to the positive part?
Sure, ma'am. So, Rudra, it was very good. Kudos with that. And I really loved your choice of content. I must say, you were very knowledgeable. So, obviously, you did a lot of research about it. So, very good, good work. Well done.
Loved it. See, how could you miss this point, teacher? A child who is around 8, 9, 10, I don't know his exact age, but on the topic of nature, he came up with such beautiful lines. So he must have done a lot of hard work, a lot of research on the topic. So appreciate him for that. Good job, Manishri. Yes, he was energetic, everything, but the first thing that needs to be appreciated is the efforts that he has put in to, gather knowledge about that topic. Good job, Manishri. Now, coming to the areas of improvement. So, Prija?
Rudra, it would be very nice if you use different body languages. Instead of using same body language, you can use different body language. Like, no, I felt that while watching the video, I felt he was using the same like this. So I would say that he can use different body language and mention some examples also. Sorry, I have sore throat, not able to talk.
No
Yeah.
worries, Supraja. Take
Yeah.
care of yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, Supraja has very well observed that throughout the speech, the child was constantly swaying his body and he was almost air drumming. You know what is air drumming? Hawa mein drum bajana. Almost throughout his speech, he was air drumming. I want somebody to address this because Supraja has a sore thought. So, Puneet, let's see how are you going to address this? Unmute, Puneet.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
I loved your body language, but what we can do is we can try some more actions and gestures and facial expressions to make your content even more impressive to the audience that's listening to us.
Okay, so you loved my body language, but you need to work, you want me to work on my facial expressions.
Yeah,
Aren't you
facial
contra-
expressions and gestures.
and gestures. So aren't you contradicting yourself, Puneet? You loved it and you want me to work on it. Hannah,
Right.
are you getting my
Yeah,
point?
yeah,
Teachers,
I get it.
again, I'm very sorry. Here
No,
I
no.
nitpick everything because I don't want you to make the
Yes.
same mistakes in the class, in front of
Absolutely.
parents here. So first you're saying, I love what you're wearing, but I don't like the color of your dress. So I'll be like, then why do you even say that you loved what I'm wearing, Hannah? So
Right.
let's see, Kirti, how would you address this?
Yes, Rudra, you did it very well, but I need to tell you that you have to add more different body language, more hand gestures, not like this. You have to do in a more less specified way. Like you are doing continuously like this. In order to that, you can do like this,
But ma'am,
this.
in the last class, you told me that it is good to use hand gestures. So I'm
Yes, it
using
is.
my hand gestures.
Yes, you are right, Rudra. I have told you that we have to use hand gestures, but in a more specified way. Like you are doing like this, like this. We are not dancing. We are explaining. We are explaining the topic to understood. That's why we have to use a more specified way and more facial expression with a smile.
Okay, very good try. But do you know what happened, teachers? See, it's not only the problem with the kids. Have you ever noticed, gentlemen, don't take it personally, but if you're doing this, stop doing that from today itself. I have seen a lot of people, especially in parties, the gentlemen, when they come and talk to me, they keep their hands inside their pocket and start talking to me. And I'm super offended by this gesture. Anybody feels itna arrogant hai when the person has his hands inside his pocket? And few people they'll keep their hands behind their back and talk to me as if they have been told by their PT teacher, stand at ease, attention, wala position. Hai na? So why do you think this happens? Because they don't know what to do with their hands when they are not using it. Big, small, I, you, 1, 2, 3. The child knows how to use the hand gestures. But the real problem comes when there are many other words where the child doesn't know what to do with his hands. What is the strategy that you're going to give? And not only to the learner, but even you are going to start following it from today is this. We call it the steeple hand gesture. I'll try to show it to you from different angles. The palms are not touching each other. There is a gap between my palms. The corresponding fingers are touching each other and they are not close. There is a little gap between each and every finger. And the right way is not near the face, not near the chest line, but near your belly button, near your stomach. And it should not be touching your stomach. There should be a gap between your stomach, around 5 to 6 inches gap. This is called the steeple hand gesture. Have you seen any of the TEDx speakers, motivational speakers, CEO? Whenever they deliver the speech, they have either this hand gesture or they keep their hands like this, which is again a very, very good posture. But I don't recommend it to the young learners. Why? Because they find it very difficult to come out of the grip, use it, and again come back to the grip. So you are going to tell your child that words like big, small, I, you, yes, you'll use your hand gestures, but after that, you're going to keep it in the steeple hand position. I want all of you to have this hand position and close your eyes for 5 seconds. Steeple hand position near your belly button and close your eyes for 5 seconds. Maintain this hand gesture and close your eyes for 5 seconds. Okay. Please open your eyes. It has been scientifically proved. It is written in yogas. If somebody is a yoga trainer here or you perform yoga, you might be knowing that this is a posture that enhances your focus, your attention. It gives you the calmness, the composure that is needed. And that is why most of the influential speakers, they have this hand gestures. They are trained by their public speakers to maintain this hand gesture. So next time, even when you are talking to somebody, rather than just dangling your hands, right now I can't show you, rather than just dangling your hands, have the steeple hand position and see the confidence that it gives you inwards, and the outward appearance also seems very, very confident. So you are going to advise the steeple hand position. And how to address it with the young learners? See, if I would have been in your place, I would have told her, like, let's see, Puneet, you are Rudra. Okay, you will do the role play of Rudra and I'll be Shilpa, your educator. So, yes, Puneet, Rudra. Yes, Rudra, you gave such an amazing speech. I really loved it. Are, why are you smiling, Rudra?
Because it looks funny, ma'am.
Oh, what is funny?
You're constantly moving.
Oh, is that so? Same thing happened with me, Rudra. You had such a wonderful speech planned. I was so engrossed, but I was not able to pay attention to what you were saying. You know why? Because I was distracted with this constant hand gestures. And then you are going to say that you have to use it when needed. Otherwise, you'll keep the steeple hand position. Okay? Make it very interesting for the kids. Sometimes the kids, they don't even realize what I am doing. So when you demonstrate it to them, but not in a demeaning way. See, here our point is not to demean the child. We are doing it in a fun way so that the child realizes that this is a mistake that I'm making and I should not be repeating it. Okay. Another thing is, when the child forgot, lower down your hands. Everyone, lower down your hands. Parameshwari. Okay. Rudra forgot few of his lines and he did this. Did you notice that, teachers? He did this. Anybody who would address this with me? Imagine I'm Rudra. How would you address this? Manishri, go ahead.
Ma'am, I felt that Rudra was.
I am Rudra. I am
Sorry.
Rudra.
Yes. So, Rudra, it was a very lovely speech. I loved it. Thank you so much for sharing. But I noticed one itsy bitsy thing about your speech, that when you forgot something, you did like this. Okay. So now, tell me, Rudra, if I'm talking to you and I'm doing like this, like this, like this, how do you feel?
It seems you are tired.
Tired, right? Or maybe I'm forgetting something, maybe I'm thinking something else, right? So that's what I felt when you were giving your speech. Like, okay, I noticed that you forgot something or that you missed a point.
Just one minute. Chetali, who's this Chetali? Please don't flood the message with unnecessary. I don't know what is even this. We all are adults here. Chetali, stop doing that. I ignored it once or twice earlier, but now I'm not going to do that. I'll have to block you. Sorry for that. Sorry for that, teachers. So yes, Manishri, very right. But here, what I wanted is that first I wanted a little empathy. Okay? And it's okay to forget some lines. See, it was a big speech. So if you would have empathized with the learner, the child would be like, okay, not a big deal. I can overcome it. So it's okay, Rudra. It was a beautiful speech and it's okay to forget some lines. When I was young or when I went on the stage for the first time, even I forgot few of my lines. But you know what? When you did this, you made it very evident for your audience that you made a mistake. I was like, got you, Rudra. Here you made a mistake. So next time, if you forget the lines, it's okay. Stay calm and composed. Take a pause and then go to the next line. You have the script. The audience don't have the script. So skip that line and move on to the next line. So here you are teaching them how to be calm and composed when they forget the lines. Okay, not to panic. Take a pause and move on to the next statement. Okay. Now, yes, Rohani, go ahead. She has written, I have.
Ma'am, I just want to ask something here. Like, as you suggested that we should tell children in junior classes also to use this staple hand position, right? But it needs to be 5 inches away from the navel. But in our case,
approximately 5.
That's okay. But ma'am, when we are like we are teaching them, like we are just able to see this much part. So it's okay if they're keeping the hand here.
On the table. If it is a table or a podium, like if the child is giving a speech and where there is a podium, you'll always advise the child to keep their hands on the podium like this. Usually in schools nowadays, they have a podium. So in that case, the right hand gesture would be their hand should be resting on the podium. Not their elbows, nothing. Just their palm should be resting on the podium. That is how we are going to teach them.
Done, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So now, teachers, we have covered the art of giving feedback. I want to know from any one of you, do you think the session was fruitful related to feedback with the suggestions that I gave you? Do you think you guys will be able to come up with good feedback for your learners? And because the most common things we have already discussed here. So I need someone to raise their hands and tell me about it. Okay, Kirti, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am, we have learned today whatever you have taught us, that SAR technique and that burger technique. With that burger technique, I am able to frame thought structure because I struggle while maintaining the thought structure first. Sometimes I used to fumble also while speaking.
Completely fine. It's very normal. Nothing to worry about. With practice, you'll be able to master it. Have that confidence in you, Keith.
Okay, and this quality also, ma'am, that I am addressing my mistake and you're empathizing it. This quality I also learned today, that yes, I have to inculcate in myself while teaching the student. First, I need to empathize them. Okay, it's nothing to worry about that. We all do mistakes and we move to the next improvement. Yeah.
Lovely. Remember when I said that you don't learn from the slides, you learn by observing your trainer here. So Kirti observed this, and good that you are going to use it with your learners. They need that empathy the most. Thank you. So now lower down your hands, everyone, teachers. Now last 10 minutes. Okay, before I go ahead, teachers, let me tell you, if you're doing anything, maybe taking care of your little one, leave everything aside for 10 minutes. I promise you it's not going to take me more than 10 minutes. I want your entire attention on the screen because I'm going to discuss about mock evaluations. Your onboarding depends on mocks. Like right now I can see Sri Dipti is not even there on the screen. She's somewhere else. So yes, everyone, those who are here and there, please pay undivided attention on the screen for the next 10 minutes because your onboarding depends on mocks. Okay. So here I'm going to share my screen with all of you and we are going to talk about the mock evaluations. Now, what are these mock evaluations? These are the 3 mandatory steps to become live. Mandatory. You have to attempt your 3 mocks. You need to qualify your 3 mocks. So mandatory. The first mock is for the senior category. The second mock is for the junior category. And the third mock is for the adult category. We have already covered the senior and junior category, but adult would be covered on Friday. So why do we have these mock evaluations? I hope all of you would agree to me that before handling the real classes, you need a lot of practice. So this would be your chance where you would be practicing before handling the real demo class. Second, and the most important point is, our team would be giving a dedicated feedback to each and every individual. So imagine getting a feedback like, Kirti ma'am, you were good at this, but these are the things that we want you to take care of. Then you'll be able to handle the classes really well. So that feedback would be given to you. And not only that, if we feel that some teachers need a little support and guidance, and with that, they'll be able to be the face of Planet Spark, we will be giving you that support and guidance also. So this is the importance of mocks. When are these due? Take a screenshot. Though I asked you on day 1 also to take a screenshot, but now also I would request everyone to take a screenshot. Mock 1, senior category, deadline Friday 9 p.m. Now teachers, some of the teachers get confused that okay, mock 1, I have to give it on Friday at 9 p.m. No, that is not the meaning of deadline. Deadline means before Friday 9 p.m. you should complete your mock 1. Then when can you start attempting your mocks? Can you do it today? No, you can't do it today. Why? Because right now we have covered only the first 45 minutes of the demo. Remember, we haven't covered anything related to the PTI. So when you'll get the questions in your mocks, it would be related to the first 45 minutes also and parent-teacher interaction also. So tomorrow I'm going to cover how to interact with the parents. PTI would be covered tomorrow. So after attending tomorrow's session, training session, you can attempt your mock 1. You can also attempt your mock 2. But can you attempt your mock 3 tomorrow? Yes or no, and why? Please raise your hand and do let me know. Can you attempt your mock 3 after the training? I'll teach you how to interact with the parents. But will you be able to attempt mock 3, Divita?
Because we have still not got the training and yeah.
And when it is going to be covered, the training on adult PPT?
On Monday 9, tomorrow, day after tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow, that is Friday. So yes, you can attempt your mock 1 tomorrow, mock 2 tomorrow after the training, but you cannot attend your mock 3 until and unless you have attended Friday's training, which is in the afternoon. Now, estimated time is 60 minutes. I'll come back to this point in a little while. Where to give the mocks? It would be on Willow platform. All of you are familiar with the Willow platform. You have given your PIs. The same platform would be used for attempting your mocks. So please take a screenshot of the deadlines here. Now, you can proceed to the next mock without waiting for results. I have seen most of the teachers making this mistake They attempt their mock 1 and then they wait. The result is not updated, so I did not attempt my mock 2. Do not do that. Do not wait for the results. The results sometimes are declared separately for each and every mock. Sometimes we declare the results on day 9. So keep on attempting your mocks as per the deadlines. Do not wait for the results to be uploaded. Next important point, Rajni and Tanzil, kindly lower down your hand. Another important point, camera angle. Since day 1, I have been emphasizing on the right camera angle to be maintained. So please make sure during your mocks you have the right camera angle. Clothing is formal wear. Now what is formal wear? For ladies, even a kurti, like Indian formal wear or Western formal wear, we are fine with that. A kurti, a sari, a t-shirt, but a polo neck t-shirt, not a round neck t-shirt. Round neck t-shirts are not considered formals. So please make sure. And for gentlemen, we don't expect you to turn up in a suit, boot, tie kind of thing, but maybe a formal shirt and or a t-shirt with a polo neck. Maintain the right camera angle, eye contact, keep the device at eye level. Another thing is, Willow will not allow you to share any kind of backdrop. Like you won't be allowed to blur your screen. You won't be allowed to change your background. Like I have the background of Planet Spark right now. That won't be allowed. So please make sure it's either a clean wall or a white screen. Like right now, Ruhani, the angle that you have is not going to work because I can see a lot of furniture. Same goes for Divita. Let me check if there's anybody whose camera angle is correct. No, Puneet has blurred her background. Pamela also, anybody. Okay, wait, let me see. 1 minute, teachers. Let me stop sharing the screen and see all the participants whose camera angle is correct. So Praja's camera angle, no, I can see the cushion or the couch in the background. Okay, Jaya Raju has the right perfect background. Upasana has the right background. Okay, so make sure it's either a clean wall, the camera angle is correct. So understood, teachers? No furniture, nothing. Either a clean wall or a white screen is something that you need to have. Okay, going back to the PPT. Now, how to give mocks on Willow. Teachers, I know you with your names. I have that bond with you, so I know most of my participants now with their names, but my team, unfortunately, don't know you with your names. They know you with your registered phone number and email address only. So please make sure while filling up the form in Willow, you use your registered phone number and email address. This is a video. Day 1, I told you, demo class content, teacher's handbook, how-to videos. I asked all of you to watch the first 4 videos. But now, before attempting your mocks, I want you to watch this video, which is again available in the how-to videos section before attempting your mocks. It's a 12 to 13 minute long video. And please do not attempt your mocks without watching this video. First, you all have to watch this video. Only then you have to attempt your mocks. Okay.
And
remember, no mocks, no onboarding. All the mocks are compulsory. Please adhere to your mock timelines. No request would be entertained like, ma'am, I was busy on Friday. I couldn't complete my mock 1. Can you please extend the deadline? The team is not going to entertain any such requests. So please make sure that you adhere to the timelines. Use registered phone number and email address only. Closing. Okay. Before I go to the closing part, I told you I skipped one line, estimated time, 60 minutes. Let's coming back to the point. Now imagine tomorrow you have attended the training. I have taught you how to interact with the parents also. That part is covered. And now you want to attempt your mock 1. You'll go to day 4, the 3 links. Remember on day 1, I told you not to explore out of curiosity and click on the links. So tomorrow, you'll go to day 4. Under that, there would be 3 links. You'll click on attempt mock 1 link. You'll ask your family members not to disturb you for 1.5 hours. Okay. You'll click on attempt mock link. there would be 13 to 14 scenarios, approximately. It could be 11, it could be 14. Approximately 12 to 13 scenarios would be there. You'll have to read the question really well. It would also be mentioned, refer to slide number this and this from the senior demo PPT. Since you are doing your assignments, you might be aware of it. So from where are you going to refer to the PPTs? Demo class content, teacher's handbook, all the PPTs are there. You'll open the referred slide numbers, maybe 7 to 9. You'll prepare yourself really well. Now you'll come back to the Willow platform. You'll click on Start button. Okay. So once you have started the recording, 2 scenarios, maybe you gave a perfect answer, you're satisfied, so you'll go to the next question. But sometimes it happens that even after a lot of preparation, we fumble up, we get that cold feet. No worries. Willow allows you 3 retakes for each and every answer. 3 retakes. And this is where the estimated time comes into picture. If you are somebody who's completing all the 13 questions in one go, approximately it would take you 40 to 45 minutes to complete your first mock. But if you are somebody who's a perfectionist and taking 3 retakes for each and every question, the time might extend to 1.5 hours also. So that's completely up to you. Second thing, for every question, the maximum, please write down, the maximum time limit is 5 minutes. Whatever situation is given to you, you have to explain it maximum in 5 minutes. But sometimes, you know what the teachers do? They create a very short video of 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 1 minute. It would lead to disqualification. That videos will not even be considered. The video should be at least 2 minutes long for each and every question. Okay? Though the maximum time limit is 5 minutes, no need to stretch it. If you're able to complete the content in 2 minutes, okay. But don't do it for 30 seconds, 40 seconds, because in that case, you're not doing justice to the content here. So minimum 2 minutes, maximum 5 minutes for each and every question. Now, somebody would tell me that, ma'am, can I take a break? I'll be asked this question, okay? Even if I tell you, again, teachers would ask me, can I take a break in between the mocks? You can't do that. Breaks means, yes, if you want time to prepare yourself, it's there. But it should not be like after completing 6 questions, I'll click on close, I'll come back again and I'll start from number 7. Done. 12 में से 6 ही कर पाओगे. The system will not allow you to open the link again. So these are few pointers that all of you have to take care of. Next thing, the content is already there. Okay? So it's not about how you read the content. Some teachers, they make a mistake. They open the slide and they just read it. It's not about your reading abilities. Here we would be evaluating you on the 5 pillars. How are you using your body language, your voice modulation? Are you confident? Is your fluency, pronunciation correct here or not? Okay. So please make sure that you work on your non-verbal communication also in your mocks. Next thing, there won't be any child, any parent in the class. It's not that you have to conduct a demo of 45 minutes. Nothing. Imaginary situations would be given to you. Now imagine if the situation says, ask for the 3 key takeaways from the learner. You know, 3 key takeaways. So how you'll do? Okay, Rudra. Now, since we are coming towards the closer of the class, can you tell me the 3 key takeaways? Well done, Rudra. So see, the child is not giving you any responses, but you are pretending that the child is giving you the responses and you are incorporating your body language here. This is what we are looking for in your mocks. 1:30, right on time. I have wind up the session. Time management. Okay. Now I'll be here for the next 10 minutes, teachers. Any doubts, please raise your hand. And those who don't have any doubts, you can leave the session, and please make sure that you join the session tomorrow on time. Thank you. Thank you for the lovely messages in the chat, teachers. Yes, Suganya, go ahead.
Thank you, ma'am.
You need to
Sorry for the interruption. My internet connection was not stable during the first few points. Could you please repeat the first few points, ma'am?
Sorry, you have to watch the recorded session. Not possible for me to, repeat the. Please watch the recorded session.
Okay, ma'am. Shall we do it before the deadline, ma'am?
Yes, you can do it after attending tomorrow's training session. Do not attempt your mocks today. This is very important, so I'll have to repeat this. Please do not attempt your mock 1 and mock 2 today. After attending tomorrow's training, you can attempt your mock 1 and mock 2, but not mock 3.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Sridipti.
Ma'am, my doubt is like you said if a parent left the class after 45 minutes, last 15 minutes, parents' presence is important. So we have to reconduct the demo. We have to reschedule the demo.
See, on slot confirmation call, again, I'll teach you. If the parents are there for 45 minutes and now they want to leave the session, okay? PTI takes 15 minutes, but I'll also teach you how to wind it up in 3 to 4 minutes. If sometimes the parents are in a hurry, how to wind that up into 3 to 4 minutes. क्योंकि अगर जो 45 minutes wait किया है, they can wait for another 5 minutes. So no need to reschedule the session in that case. You'll just ask very politely to the parents, I just need 5 minutes of your time. I'll explain about the platform and I'll give you a few pointers on that.
No, actually, my doubt is after 30 minutes, the demo is finished. We have to reschedule if it is. The kid will be available of another demo. Is there any chance of, you said only one free demo, right? After 30 minutes of class.
That is a reschedulation. It's not another demo. After attending 30 minutes, maybe there's an internet glitch or a power cut. It's not the child's fault, or maybe the parents have come up with something important. Then you are going to reschedule the session.
Okay. So that will be allowed by this app or LMS. Yes. Thank you, ma'am. That's my doubt.
Thank you. Divita.
Ma'am, I have two questions. The first question is, ma'am, should be feedback given in front of the child? Because sometimes the kids are small and they will not take as a positive. Even though if we do this burger method also, sometimes they will feel offended. So what is the right way to give the feedback if child is...
Very good question. See, now it depends from scenario to scenario. The child narrated a story. You'll just tell him that, yes, this is what I liked about it in a briefest of manner. But remember, I told you the transition slide. After asking the 3 key takeaways, you are saying tata bye-bye to the learner and you are sharing the feedback with the parents. So the child is not there in front of you in that case.
Sure, ma'am. Ma'am, second question is the assignments which we are doing for the practice, where we can see our results or to feel the confidence of that.
Okay. Teachers, again, I'll repeat for the last time. Assignments, I'll say it in one go. I don't want any questions on assignments now. Number 1, assignments, if it is showing view, submitted, don't worry. But still, if you want to cross-check, go to your email inbox. You'll see the status submitted or not submitted. But we are not bothered because we are not going to evaluate your assignments. Assignments are for your self-learning. Even if you are not able to complete your assignments, don't worry. Focus on the upcoming assignments.
Okay.
Sure, ma'am. I won't be taking any questions on assignments today.
Ma'am, just last question once. Ma'am, as you have told that if the parents are not there and we are doing the demo classes and they just go and they don't turn up back and we are rescheduling it. So the next day when we are coming back, should we have to start from the beginning or from...
Not each and everything, maybe a quick recap like we do in classes. So, you're conducting a tuition, you taught the child something, but next day when you start the topic, you do a recap and then you start with the main part. Exactly that you're going to do here also.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Suman.
Hi, ma'am. Ma'am, sorry. This is on assignment. This is only from the learning perspective I'm asking. If there is a feedback for me, like the sessions that we are going through and the recorded which is getting in there, and they ask us, we need your time to book this slot so that we can come back. Is that really important? I'm asking this only from the feedback perspective.
Sorry, I couldn't get your query. What is important?
Okay, we go to assignments to complete our sessions there. They give us a scenario and we have to record ourselves. After everything is completed, it is submitted, and then they ask, give us a suitable time from your side. We will see. That is not required?
Ignore that.
Okay, I'm asking this only because
Got it. That was a different question. Take it.
yeah, that's it.
Thank you. Shatabdi.
Ma'am, while giving the mock, if there is a power or internet glitch, then is there any possibility to again restart
Number
it?
one, please watch the video, 13 minutes. There is a solution given for the same. Number two, that is why I am asking all of you to attempt your mock one on Thursday. Though the deadline is Friday, if you attempt it on Thursday and if something goes wrong, you have time in your hand to get in touch with the mock schedule team, the email ID that I gave you, and they'll give you a solution for the same. That is why I'm asking all of you that don't wait for the last minute Friday, because the team might take some time to revert back to your mails. So do it on Thursday only, Shatabdi.
Okay, so I have to give the test once again if there is a glitch or something like that. And ma'am,
Your
regarding
schedule team would tell you what should be done in that scenario. I'm not the right person, not my circus, not my monkeys here. So the team would tell you what to do in that case.
Ma'am, one more thing regarding this rescheduling of mock, if the parent is going away or there is some emergency, like if we do half an hour and then it is stopped and again reschedule and do the rest half an hour with a quick recap, we get paid accordingly for those two half an hour, like we have to complete 1 hour.
See, Shatabdi, again, first half an hour you'll be getting paid on a pro rata basis. 30 minutes, this is the payout. Next class, why would you wind it up in 30 minutes? Try to stretch it for 1 hour and get that entire payout. That is what I used to do.
Okay.
Though the slide is prepared for 1 hour, you can include some activities like it was happy. Show me how you are happy. You can also ask the child a time when you were very happy. The child would tell you something about it. So try to stretch it for another 1 hour in that case, Shatabdi.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
Thank you. Tanzil.
Ma'am, reschedule once or twice only we will be able to do, right, ma'am? Not more than that.
Not more than
If
that.
they
Because in that
and
case, it shows that the parents are not interested. They are just dilly-dallying the matter.
okay, ma'am, that's it.
Thank you, Tanzil. Kamil, he told me he has his problem with
Sorry, ma'am, my video is not working, but you can hear me. I have doubt that actually regarding I have applied for adult and senior, ma'am. But if we get a demo for junior, we can do a demo session with that.
Yes. That is why we are asking all of you to attempt all the 3 mocks. Whether you have opted for senior category, adult category, we are asking you to attempt all the 3 mocks, because if you are good with all the 3 categories, you'll be given this option to go ahead and cater to all the 3 categories, Kamil.
Okay, ma'am. If we get junior also, we can take demo.
Of course.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Now Neetu's camera is off, so I'll go to Ritika. Ritika, your query, please. Ritika.
Hello, ma'am. Thank you for the session. I just want to know that the mocks which you are telling to do us tomorrow, so after Friday, I won't be able to do for 4 days, as I mentioned yesterday, dates from 1 to 4, I won't be there. So should I do the mocks or not?
Mock 1, mock 2, you are going to do it tomorrow. Friday, you are there now. After Friday, you are not available. So Friday, you'll attend the training first in the afternoon. Then you'll attempt your mock 3 on Friday. After that, you'll write a mail to the TX training team. Now I'll be available after a break of 5 to 6 days, Ritika.
Okay, so tomorrow there will on the Friday there will be a mock session also.
See, though the mock 3 deadline is Monday, but because you are not available on Monday, you told me that. So after attending Friday's training, you'll attempt your mock 3. Though the deadline is Monday, but you will attend it on day 3. On Friday, mock 3.
Yeah. And ma'am, yesterday I tried doing the quiz also. Like out of 12, I could do 6. After that, it was not happening. So it is still 6 only.
Quiz 6, 12?
Sorry, not quiz. The self session.
There are only 6. I have been saying this since day 1. Altogether, there are 12, but you need to complete only 6. Has the percentage bar reached up to 50%, Ritika?
Yes, I could do
That's
it.
all. You are done with your self sessions in that case.
Okay, only my quizzes are there and
Assignment.
the assignments I couldn't do. I just had gone through, but yeah,
Thank
not.
you. Thank you, Ritika.
I'll
Now
do
we'll
that.
go to Jyoti.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi,
Ma'am,
Jyoti.
as you said that in performing mock tests, there will be a thing when they will ask you to refer to PPT slide 2 or 3. How will we get to know that this is the second slide or this is the third slide? We have to rewatch the video.
Which video, Jyoti? From where are you going to access the PPTs? First, tell me that.
The recorded ones, ma'am.
Jyoti, since day one, I have been saying demo, class, content, teacher's handbook, all the PPTs are saved there. Again, write it down, Jyoti. Demo, class, content, teacher's handbook. So in the PPT, the slide number would also be mentioned that this is slide number 1, this is slide number 2. That would be written there.
All right.
Okay, so not from the recorded videos, because in the recorded videos, we have many additional slides where we ask you, why do we need? But that would be the demo PPT that you're going to conduct with the kids. So that is available in demo class content teacher's handbook.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so now I'll go to Neetu, the last candidate. Yes, Neetu.
Ma'am, regarding mocks, like we have to speak the lines of the student also, the learner also?
No, of course not. You're not going to do that. You'll just assume that they are giving you an action and you'll acknowledge by nodding your head, like whatever is the situation accordingly. You don't have to frame the answers for the student. No.
All right, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, so on this note, teachers, all the queries have been taken up. So wishing you all the very best. I'll see all of you tomorrow. Ruhani, is there anything that I can help you with quickly?
Ma'am, just 5 seconds. Ma'am, I just wanted to ask you, like, whenever we, give that assignments also, like they tell us to open the slides, right? Like slide number 3, 4, explain it. So what I am generally doing is I'm just putting like start the recording, then I'm going to the slide tab and then doing it. Is it the correct way? No issues in that?
You can switch the tab, you can split the screen, whatever suits you.
Anyways.
You can do that. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ma'am, one more question, sorry.
Ritika, I'll take up tomorrow now, please.
Okay.
Okay. So now it's time to take a leave and I'll see all of you tomorrow. Enjoy your day. Have your lunch. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.